sure it goes. All right, we're going. Stand back. Alrighty, this is going to be the heart exam video. It's probably going to be choppy, so let's do this. So like with every exam that we've done so far, we're first going to observe the patient, and she's kind enough to just being a sports bra for us, so it's pretty easy. So I'm going to start and take a look at the nails, looking at the periphery. I'm not noticing any cyanosis or rubor, any lesions along there. I'm noting the lips for color. Nice and pink, healthy like we'd expect. Again, I'm noting these areas for lesions, discolorations, anything that just kind of catches my eye and says, ooh, I need to pay attention there. Next up, I'm just going to observe the chest cavity. Again, same noting, lesions, skin conditions, anything like that. I'm just noticing a slight mole pattern down the middle, nothing to be concerned about. I'm also noting to see if there's any asymmetries in the chest, anything that would kind of give me pause and alarm if there's there's a fancy word for ataxia.
Oh.
And it's one-sided moves and one doesn't. Old school stuff. Next up, after that, I'm actually going to palpate. No, not palpate. I'm still observing jugular vein. Sorry about that, folks. So I'm going to have her turn her head away from me. I would have a pen light. I would shine, noting exactly where the top of the jugular vein pulsates that I can note. And again, I'd be doing all these exams at a 45-degree angle, but we're in the PDX room, and this is the best I can do where I don't jack her up full of dinner rolls. So again, then I'd compare that with a flat object to the middle of her sternum, and it should be less than 2 centimeters of difference, which I expected would be with her. After that, I observe the palpations of the chest. Do I note does the heart pound outside of her chest? So each area would have a different finding. So I'm noting above here on the right, and I would check below by the xiphoid to see if I notice any pulsations there. While we're observing there, I'd also try to find the apical pulse, which should be right about here. I'd take a pen light and I'd look, notice it right there. Since I'm there, I'm just going to skip ahead and palpate the thing. Otherwise I forget, and I'm sorry, my hands are nice and chilly. And there it is at the tip of my finger. Apical pulse, lifts and heaves. Oh yeah, lifts and heaves. So I'm going to do a double knife edge, just going down the middle of her chest to see if one side's just kind of heaving at me. So is it all right if I place my hands here? Or do you want to create a barrier for me if you're uncomfortable? Okay. So now just breathe normally for me. All right, and everything's normal there. Next up, I'm going to be feeling for thrills. I'm just going to kind of go from my right here and down and around. So I'm going to go here, right above the second clavicular. Pulsation's normal. The P spot, skip the E spot, go to the T spot. Not there. Now would you want to lift up for me? Just thank you. And right at the M spot. And I do not feel any purring sensation. After that, we will, I'm missing something, percussion. We're just going to percuss the lateral borders. I'm going to do 3 spots right along up. Just seeing where that heart lies. It should fall right about mid-clavicular line, and it does right there. Right there. And right there, right in the mid-clavicular line. Now, I get to listen. So first up, using the diaphragm, if I can get this out of my way. Oh, there we go. Same thing with the palpation, just following the spots, right second clavicle, or not clavicle, second rib. Nothing there, and I'd stay there for about 15 seconds. Good sounds there. E spot. I still love this spot, that's so cool. T spot, and then I'm just going to reach around and under for thank you very much. M spot, not noting anything. I'm going to swap over to the bell, just double back. That is so cool, every time. And thanks for being so accommodating. note anything at all. Alright. Next up, it's going to be the physiological tests and the special tests. So I'm gonna have her sit, face you guys. I'm not going to do this. So the first one, it's gonna be your right side clavicle, so right here. I'm gonna be listening for aortic regurgitation with the diaphragm. So I just want you to take a deep breath, let it all out, and forward, and hold your breath. And I'm not getting the pew sound. Next up, switch to the bell, mitral spot, same process. Breathe in, let it all out. Hold. Not noting anything there. And then the enhance, so it's going to be the same spot, same everything, but instead I'm going to tell her to do the Valsalva maneuver. So pretend you're blowing out a balloon, and you just have to tighten your abdominals. So breath in. Nope, and that was a gastric sound, so no worries there. And I believe that concludes this test.